Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia and you are watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Bold and the Beautiful edition. Today is Tuesday, August the 1st, 2023. Happy first day of August. Happy birthday and anniversaries or whatever you celebrate in August for you guys. All right, let's get into this. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 6. It was solid. It was a solid episode for the most part. Well, the ending was, but let's get into it. Okay, so we see Liam still with Steffi. I'm not going to talk about that because they're saying the same things they've been saying. Let's move on. He finally ends up leaving, and Steffi just tells him, I'll hit you up whenever Finn comes back. So then he goes over to the office because they kept calling, and Wyatt says, how did Steffi react when you told her about Finn hugging his mother? And he just tells him, not the way I reacted when I saw it. No, you didn't get that reaction you were hoping for, because what you thought she was gonna do, leave her husband? That's what you act like you thought she was gonna do. But anyways, he said she trusts that that's her husband, but of course I can't trust that. I can't trust the guy anymore. And I said, all right, I'm not gonna let's move on. So then we go to, who do we go to? Let's go to Finn, Sheila, and Kelly. So he's calling her mom and he's thankful that she saved his life and everything. But then he lets Sheila know he's thankful that Sheila saved Kelly's life, but he also lets Sheila know you can't be around, like you can't be around. And I think on one level Sheila does understand that, but she also wants to be around. So on one hand, um I think she somewhat understands it, but her impulse just to be there for him overtakes that, not the basic knowledge of, leave this man alone. Unless he reaches out to you, leave him alone. But it was good she was at that beach, because Finn turned his whole back on Kelly. But anyways, that's pretty much it with that, y'all, because they've been showing that scene for the last 3 days about them. So let's move on. So then we see Sheila goes to Deacon, right? And he's like, I'm not gonna answer this door, because he locked the door this time, because she just been coming in. He locked the door this time. He was like, I'm not answering this door. I'm not gonna do it. And then he was like, oh, let me answer this door. I said, you knew you were going to. I don't know why you playing. And so he opens the door and he was like, what happened to you? Because she's still kind of wet from being in the water. And she says, I saved Kelly's life. I said, I knew it. I knew as soon as my girl could say it, she was gonna be like, I was a hero. Anyways, so she's telling Deacon everything that went on with Kelly and Finn, and he was like, well, what were you doing following, stalking them? He was like, but thank goodness you were stalking them. He said, because I had told you not to, but if you didn't, Kelly would have drowned. And she said, well, I went to the office and I saw Finn and Kelly leaving for the beach. She said they didn't know I was there. I was just watching. I just wanted to see him. So she said, that's why she had set up the tent and everything to watch Finn. And it's so funny. I never once wondered how Sheila knew where to find Finn, because Sheila gonna find out. But anyway, so she said, I set up the tent, and she said, and then Kelly went to the surf area. I think she said surf. But anyways, she said Finn got I guess it was an important phone call, and he got distracted. He turned his back, and she said, and then Kelly went close to the shore. Was it shoreline? I don't know, child. But anyways, she went close and she started drowning, and she said, and Sheila did think Finn was gonna turn around, and she thought Kelly was gonna come back, because she didn't go as at first. She just kind of watched and was like, "Come on back, Kelly." She said, but then she didn't, and she started to drown, and so I ran out and I saved her life. He said, "Yes, I mean, I thought you was crazy. I thought it was crazy. I mean, misguided." I said, "Nah, you said it right." He said, "But thank goodness you kept messing with Finn, or kept following Finn, because you saved Kelly." And she was like, "Yes, I saved Kelly." He said, "Yes, you saved Steffi's daughter." Child, then we go over here to Steffi with Finn and Kelly. And Kelly comes in and said, Mom, I almost drowned. Something happened and I almost drowned. And of course, Steffi goes into mama mode, because who wants to hear their child almost lost their life? She said, what? And she said, thank God you were there, Finn. And she said, his mom saved me. And she said, Lee was there? And she said, no, Sheila. And baby, Steffi's eyes. Y'all know how they love to do her eyes. Her eyes got big as a saucer. And she was like, what? And Kelly said, I'm okay, Mom. And I love you too. Can I go take a shower? She was like, yeah, baby, go take a shower. And she tell Finn, what the heck happened? And he says, I know, I'm sorry. I got a phone call and I put my earbuds in, and for a moment I turned my back, and she was like, Finn, you never turn your back on a child at the beach. She right. And Finn is smart enough to know this. I don't know. Maybe they should have gave him a car accident or something. Because him turning his back, that doesn't even sound like Finn. I'm sorry. But he said, I was just a moment. He said, and then I looked and I heard, he was like, I couldn't get reception good. He said, so then I heard Kelly screaming, and I went out and got her, and he said, but Sheila got to her first, and I took her away from Sheila, and everything. And she was like, oh my gosh, Sheila. He said she saved her life. She was like, what was Sheila doing there? He was like, I don't know. But thank God she was there because my mother saved Kelly's life. I said, ooh. Y'all know Finn's stubborn. Y'all say Steffi's stubborn. But when Finn has something in his head too, baby, you're not gonna talk him out of it. I already done told y'all this is how they probably gonna break them up, because Steffi gonna feel one type of way about Sheila, as she should. I'm not knocking Steffi for feeling the way she does, because baby, and then Finn is gonna feel another way about Sheila, as he can, because at the end of the day, I guess that's his mom, and he feels some kind of connection or whatever. I don't know about the mind. If Hope can fall for Thomas, then Finn can feel a connection to Sheila. It's everybody, like Stefano's children loved him, and it it was horrible. There's always somebody on the soaps who shouldn't have children love them, but they do, and they have this weird relationship where they love them, but they don't condone the stuff that they do, but they stand beside them. I don't know, child. That's all I got for you. I was hoping I would make it to 8 minutes at least today, but I don't think I'm going to, because I really got nothing else to say. But so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you tomorrow for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soaps, The Bold and the Beautiful edition. Be blessed.